Looks like Debenhams is going to disappear off the high street. We no longer shop there in greater enough numbers. It has changed from being a department store, I guess, with its own brand, to actually being sublet to all kinds of other brands, and it became more like a market than a department store in more recent years. But yesterday's news was that somebody was prepared to rescue it. That's probably the wrong word though. What they've done is bought the brand. The shops and the staff are going to go. So it wasn't really a rescue. They weren't prepared to take responsibility for Debenhams, for its history, for its presence on the high street. They weren't prepared to redeem it from its debtors, which is where we come to Ephesians. And God, who was prepared to do a rescue package. Paul writes in this, in him we have redemption. We have been rescued with all our liabilities, past, present, and I guess future liabilities. The rescue package that has been offered to Debenhams, I think they call it in technical terms, really it's about asset stripping. They are buying Debenhams, or at least taking from it the things that are useful for them. Thankfully, in our rescue, God was exactly the opposite of an asset stripper. By redeeming us, He's kind of increased our value, or restored our value to what it should be, of unique, loved, living human beings. In him we have redemption, says Paul. So there's so much in that. We've been rescued, but kind of elevated in our state. We've been rescued through his blood. Reminder that it's his life-givingness that has given us that package that we now have, because he's talking about we have redemption now through his blood, the forgiveness of sins. We've been bought, but the check is still open, just like when the Good Samaritan leaves the chap who's been attacked and injured. He says, and take care of him, and whatever it costs, don't worry, I will settle the bill when I come past again. We have the forgiveness of sins in accordance with the riches of God's grace. Not according to what we deserve, but according to his extravagance, as he goes on to say, the riches of God's grace that he lavished on us with all wisdom and understanding. God's gift and his rescue wasn't just a way of writing off our debts or throwing good money after us, but it was a shrewd, a sound, a well-researched investment and a commitment to us through the days, the weeks, the months, and the years to come. In him we have redemption through his blood, the forgiveness of sins, that's looking ahead, future liabilities, in accordance with the riches of God's grace that he lavished on us with all wisdom and understanding. Everything about this is premeditated, it's thorough. It just shows a God with unlimited resources, passion and compassion. He made known to us the mystery of his will. He's not done it in secret, treating us as objects or commodities, but as partners, as loving members of his family and his workforce, made known to us the mystery of his will, according to his good pleasure, which he purposed in Christ, to be put into effect when the times will have reached their fulfillment. Jesus said, I'll never leave you or depart from you. Likewise, this plan is not temporary, it's permanent until the end of time, once and for all, to bring all things in heaven and on earth together under one head, even Christ. He is the linchpin of the whole of creation. Wow.